Hi, this is Tanya. I'm back with another video. This isn't like a monthly update video. I just wanted to do something based on a question that I received about getting paid and if this business is legit and if I'm telling the truth. I know no one really knows me personally, but honestly, I am not going to get into any business that isn't legit. I'm not going to stay in any business that's not legit. The good thing about this business is that you can try it out for 30 days. If you feel like it's a scam in 30 days, get your money back. I know people who've done that. Not that they thought it was a scam, they just got their money. I know people who've gotten their money back after starting this business. It was just for whatever reason they just couldn't handle it, and or just because they were just doing other things. And I'm like, oh, maybe later, maybe we'll try this again later. I know people who've done that. So is this legit? So I really just wanted to give some actual physical examples of the type of commission that you can receive once you start booking trips with this company. So if you don't know who I am, again, I'm Tanya Rucker. I am from Cleveland, Ohio. I do own my own travel business where I book travel and I teach others how they can start their own travel business so they can book travel as well and save money on their own personal travel. Recently, I've decided to scale back a little bit from booking travel simply because I do still work full time and I am a mother of two. So it was becoming a little bit overwhelming because I do have a team of people that I do try to help. Um, and I do still do my other things that I have to do. So I am very picky about the type of trips that I book. Before I was just booking anything, Vegas, Mexico. I was booking anything. Right now, I am looking for bigger budget trips. Okay, trips with a budget of $3,000 or more. Okay, because I want to get the most out of my time. Basically, I know there's a few people like, oh no, but I want cheaper trips, which is fine, which is perfectly fine. I get it. I understand. I have agents on my team that are willing to book the smaller trips, especially those who does this full time. I don't do this full time. Maybe if I did, I would book any and every trip. I don't know, but I don't do this full time. So I have to be very specific about the type where I want to spend my time too. So you're going to see some examples of some trips that I would book um, because of the commission amount. And of course, I have agents on my team. So if you're looking for a lower price trip, which I tell my clients, then I can refer you to agents on my team that would be better in that area. So, all right, take a look. Hey, okay, so I just wanted to show you guys some examples of the type of commission you can make from booking travel in this business. Okay, so I know I had a lot of people like asking how much can you make, or things like that. So I just want to go ahead and just dive right into it. All right, so of course you will learn about all of these different things. I don't know why I pressed my reservations. You'll learn about all these different things once you start this business, but it's not hard to learn. So I usually pick Cleveland because that's where I'm from and that's where I book a lot of my trips from. So let me just pick a common area, Jamaica. I'm just going to leave the default there for 6 nights, October 7th to 7/13, one room to adults, which is pretty usual. All right. La la la. Searching and calculating the very best vacation deals. Sorry about the background noise. My husband is downstairs with the kids playing some game. Okay. I don't know why that's there. Just give it a chance to load. And this, of course, is the default. So these are the default departure times. Of course, you can change the airlines. Usually it goes up from that price. They may have a few that's at the same price, but this usually isn't here when it gets to the screen, which is a little weird. I really need to see this whole screen. Sorry about that, guys. Please be patient with me. Is this internet? Could be this internet. It's just, slow. Okay, here we go. All right, so let's say your client is looking for a 4-star hotel, which is usually the case. Sometimes it gets some 3s, but of course, a lot of people want 4, so adult only, so that's what this AO means. Let's look at the Jewel Dunn's resort here. So literally we'll just click on that, view rooms and rates. Oh, they're sold out. Some of the rooms are. October is a popular month, I see. I just really wanted you to see. So yeah, so just for this one trip, this is the commission amount that you can expect from this trip. So let's say there's a few more people that want to go. So let's just start over. And let's say we have 3 rooms with 2 adults in each room. Oh, Cleveland again. And did you see how easy and quick that was? Like, I know besides the loading time, did you just see how easy and quick that was just to find that trip? And it's really easy, just like that, $190 for doing something for probably 15 minutes. Depending on how many quotes you want to provide your client. 1 to 3 is fine. Sometimes even 1 is good. It just kind of depends on what type of agent you are and what you advertise and how well you know your clients as well. Because sometimes they may have the actual resort picked out already. You don't have to go through this. So going back to that same place, I didn't mean to pick more info, but this tells you more about that resort. So picking the same room. So that was 3 rooms for 6 people. Let's see how much the commission would be. And oh yes, I forgot. So you don't get the whole amount. Of course, you will only get 70 to 80% of the commission. So if you're just starting out, you're just going to get 70% of that amount. So doing the math real quick on my phone, 586.56 times 0.70. So that means you'll get $410.59 just for booking this quick trip for this client or for these clients. So that is that's just an example I wanted to provide you guys. All right. Another supplier that we use or vendor that we use to book travel. So FunJet is something that I use quite frequently. So I pick Cleveland again because that's where I'm from. Let's say I want 4 rooms and 2 adults in each. Perfect. And I'm just choosing some random dates here. So leave on the 6th of September. Let's say they come back in a week. Of course, you can add travel protection. You always want to offer your clients travel protection because you never know what could happen. Honestly, I never bought travel protection until I had my own travel business and I heard all of the horror stories that come along with not having travel protection. Like, I've heard people passing away overseas and they can't get the body back home. People losing passports, people getting delayed in trips because of weather, or trips canceled, period. Like flights canceled, period, because of the weather. Things like that. Like, honestly, actually, I just had a client too recently. it wasn't anything major, but she was delayed in coming back home. Her some reason they canceled the flight coming back home, so she had to stay overnight in another city. And granted, everything worked out well, but if it hadn't, I mean, it could have been, it could have been a lot worse. She could have gotten money for like a delayed trip from having travel insurance, but she didn't have it, so of course she doesn't get that money for being delayed or anything like that. But okay, so here is a trip. Oh, Walt Disney World. I didn't even know they had this. And okay, well that's cool. Um, so let's say they want this. I think they show the yeah. So this is where it would be. So let's say if they wanted that first hotel resort that they showed, and they wanted that same flight and everything in those dates. This is what the trip costs, and this is what your commission would be. Of course, again, we'll do the math. I'm not good with mental math, so 77889 times 0.70. That means you'll get $545.22 or 22 cents 20, for this trip if that's what they wanted. So let's say we're looking for the cheapest route to go, which that is an option to display the right here as soon as it's done processing, to display the cheaper ones first. Because that's usually what people go for, unless they know exactly what they want, or people usually just want cheaper. I mean, that's usually the clients that I work with. You know, some clients aren't like that. Some clients, they do want the 5, 6 star resorts. You know, you'll have those, and that's good too. So let's go to low to high. All right, so here's one of the cheaper ones. I don't want to go there. Unless it's something that my client asks for specifically. Like, I like to go for the close to 4 star resorts. So this is the Grand Orlando Resort at Celebration, and we can select that. As you can see, it's $5,404 cheaper than what they originally chose for us. So let's see what that commission looks like. It's still over the amounts of the budget where I look for, because now I'm looking for bigger group trips with $3,000 type of budget. So looking at this, you can look at your estimated commission amount. So this is $141. So of course it's a lot less than the other resort, but that's okay. It still was pretty quick to find that, right? So 141.23 times 0.70. That means you'll get $98.86 back. So, I mean, would you take that $98? I would. I'll still take it. Why not, right? So that is another example of the type of commission that we can make from this business. I wanted to show the other types of suppliers that we work with. We work with so many that I can never show you everybody that we work with, because we literally work with everyone. I mean, we can work with just about everybody that you can have in mind. Like, we're partners with SeaWorld, Discovery, Universal Parks and Resorts. I'm not really familiar with them, but maybe you are. Sesame Place, Apple Vacation Travel Impressions. This is only a snippet of who we work with. So just keep that in mind, okay? So now I want to try Carnival. I haven't booked with Carnival for a while, so I don't know if anything changed since I've last been on here. So let's say I don't, yeah, that's not what I wanted. Sorry. Individual stateroom. So, Ohio is usually where I book from. And let's see, dates. Let's just say 2020 June. Sail to Caribbean. All right, let's search the sailings. Oh yeah, this looks different from before. I'm just picking some random ones just so we can get an idea. Okay, so we have 2 guests. So this is already going to be under my budget. But I'll just show you what this will look like if you were to just book the one for 2 guests here. I usually tell everybody to get a balcony, so let's choose balcony. This is the early, I guess it's the super saver. Let's choose the cheaper one because usually people want the cheaper ones. And this, of course, just the average price. So it doesn't include the taxes and all that stuff just yet. I just really wanted to do, let's see if the quick quote will have the commission amount on there. Okay, here we go. Yeah, so this is the quick quote that you can provide your client. This is the agent view and this is the guest view. So this is what you can send to your clients so they won't see the commission that you get. And this is just the commission that I wanted to show you guys. So just for this one cruise, okay, not including the flight, not including anything else that you can offer like short excursions, which I think short excursions you'll have to do separately with another vendor if you want a commission off of it. Because from what I understand, Carnival does not offer a commission on their excursions. But anyways, with not including anything else, just for one cabin, a balcony, this is the commission amount, $196, which isn't bad, right? And that's even under the budget of what I usually book. Well, what I want to start booking anyways. So 196.80 times 0.70. That means you'll get $137.76 just for this one cruise. And you saw how easy and quick that was to find. And it's so easy to send this to your clients, guys. You can literally email them directly. And you can just send them this and they'll just get all this information. They'll get the itinerary details. They'll get the stateroom and the ship. They'll get everything that they need to know about the carnival. About the cruise. So that's pretty cool. I've done this, and especially people who know they want to go on Carnival already. It's just a simple and easy way to send them a quote where you don't have to type it up yourself. So I wanted to show you that. So I think that's enough examples. If it's something else specifically that you guys want me to look up, then just let me know and we can figure that out. Okay, guys. So yeah, I think that's some pretty good examples about, what was that, 3 or 4 different examples of different trips that you can book for clients. And yeah, so it is a legit business. As you can see, we work with name brand companies. So I know people are like, all right, like, weren't you skeptical before you joined? I was, but then like I looked at the bigger picture. Like, would Disney partner with anybody who are fraudulent, who are not legit? Would Carnival, like the biggest cruise ship in the world, biggest cruise line in the world, like, would they partner with us? Would they partner with us if they knew that we were not legit? Same thing with Royal Caribbean, Southwest. You saw SeaWorld. I said Disney World. You saw Apple Vacations. Like, these are name brand companies. These are companies I've heard of before I even started this business. Like, do you really think these companies would partner with us if they didn't think that we were legit and they didn't know that we were going to bring them business? Like, they want us. They want us to work with them. You once you get into this business, you'll see you're going to get thousands of emails from these different suppliers that want you to advertise for them. They want you to book. And you're going to see that once you join this business, join this team, like this team, okay, my team, you're not going to get all of this from other teams. Okay. So yeah, so join this team, join me. So if you haven't already, subscribe to my channel so you can continue to get more videos about this travel business, about my travel business, and everything that I'm doing so far. So as you can see, these are trips that I have booked too, like myself, like not those specific dates and those specific um, times, and maybe not that specific amount of people, but I have booked trips to Jamaica. Okay, I've booked trips to Mexico. I've booked Carnival Cruise. I've booked Royal Caribbean. So these aren't like suppliers that I just picked out of nothing. Like these are suppliers that I've worked with personally that I've gotten paid from. Okay. So if you have any other questions, just leave a comment down below. If you haven't subscribed already, subscribe to my channel so you can get updated. And email me, text me. I'll leave all my information down there. And visit my website too. Visit our team website, getpaidintravel.com. All right, sponsor ID Envious Escapes or the Ruckers. As you know, I am in business with my husband. So his name pops up under the Ruggers, which is still a part of me. So you'll still work with me directly. You'll still be able to work with my sponsor directly as well. And she's amazing. She's a six-figure income earner. She's teaching me how she's able to make that type of income. And I'm teaching my team too. And she's teaching my team too. So you have direct access to her as well as me as well. So honestly, I feel like it is a good idea to personally work with me because I'm just starting this business too. So a lot of the questions that you're going to have, I've already had them. I just had them not that long ago. So, and I can get back with you rather quickly. So yeah, thank you for watching. That's all I really have. And I hope you're having a good night. Take care. Bye.